crazy deal on this. Actually, this guy's deals were so insane that he was listing stuff, and his shit was selling. That's how you know the seller is like out of their mind. They don't know what they're listing. When you have a seller that's listing lots of like items of games, and they sell out almost as instantly as they're put up, you know their shit is cheap, and that's what was happening with this guy's stuff. So I jumped on this 32X slot. I did piece it out quickly to make sure that I wasn't overpaying, but I could already tell that it was cheap. It's not just the 32X, because the box is quite nice, but we've got games. He packed them in the box, which is actually quite clever. Virtual Racing Complete, nice mint. Zaxxon, it's 2000. This is actually getting pretty pricey. One of the more uncommon 32X games.
Dr. Ortega, that fucking fat fuck David isn't me, and that creepy Salvatore. And all that. Assholes have molds out of free.
32X itself. We got some carts. Space Harrier. Cart only a Space Harrier, by the way. Like upwards of $40 for this thing. Very surprised with that. I was not expecting that. It's Virtua Fighter. Afterburner Cart 2 getting up there in price. Very, very surprising. Cosmic Carnage, another essential. Shadow Squadron, also quite desirable for the 32X. And Metalhead. So I got a crazy deal on this. Obviously, can't remember off the top of my head, and wouldn't say anyway, but it was damn good. Obviously, the only thing it doesn't open up I got a small vintage, but I know what's inside, and then I have another vintage box, 113. Now, I honestly have no idea what's actually inside. Perhaps something I can't show. I don't know. I don't know what the hell it actually is. So, don't be disappointed, because I have absolutely no idea what it is. It's a little dusty, not gonna lie. It's kind of a dirty box. It was December 2013. 10 pounds. So I've been saving the best for last, alright? Here's the box. I would show you the ship date on here, but I'm sure you'll believe me. But I don't want to reveal anything by mistake. So let me get the razor blade. How am I going to cut this? It might not even be game related. I honestly have. It could be a life-size doll. I have no idea what the hell is in here. I got to figure out how to actually open this. This is a very oddly constructed box. Guess you don't. We'll figure it out, alright? Alright, we're slicing. We're gonna unearth this package that is nearly 6 years old. Never opened. God knows what awaits inside of this thing. Hopefully it's worth it. It could be something really boring. It's just kind of obscure stuff. I just forgot it was even there. It must not have been something that exciting though if I never opened it. Like, what the hell? What would I buy back then? One more flap remains. Alright. I see blue. I don't know, I'm not even going to look at the shipping. then. Oh, I should have figured. Yep. 2013 me. Alright, you guys ready? Wow. I forgot I even bought this. There's probably a reason why it remained in this box. I think I bought this after it had died down. Alright, here we go. A fucking suitcase of Skylanders. Wow. How times have changed. Oh, what the hell am I gonna do with that now? You can't even throw these things out. I was trying to think, I'm like, what the actual hell could I have bought back then that I would have left in the box? And now we see, holy Christ. I mean, it's a nice suitcase. Little Billy's collection is now with me. Here we are. I remember at the time there were like some pretty rare items in there too. Probably these now. But we got double doors filled to the brim with Skylanders. What the hell am I gonna do with this now? I don't want to have to deal with these. These are such a pain in the sell. Now I'm gonna be one of those people on eBay trying to sell like 50,000 Skylanders. Because by the way, I have more than this like packed away in boxes. Because once upon a time I was addicted to Skylanders for a couple of months. May have even made a YouTube channel about it. Yeah, but we won't go there. But there's one wrapped in a Ziploc bag. Let's see what that one is. What is this? Oh, it's all the cards. Man, look at this. Little Billy. Sacrificing his card collection. What do we got in here? Oh yeah, this one was pretty desirable back then. I don't remember his name. But this guy was going for like a solid 10 to 20 bucks alone, I remember. He was pretty cool. Anyway, how disappointing. But at the same time, kind of a nice throwback, right? Like, Christ, Skylanders, a suitcase of them. My God. Any other ones I recognize? Yeah, there were some pretty desirable ones in here, actually. Indeed, I recognize quite a few of these. At least I can give it that box now. 6 years later. We got another one. Oh, here's the pamphlet for that Skylanders thing, by the way. Oh god, I don't even know. I mean, it was a good price at the time. 37 Skylanders. $81, $18 shipping, so just under $100 for the Skylanders. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna be able to get anywhere close to that for those. It's actually different from all the other boxes because this is something I actually sold, and then the person wanted to return it because I don't even remember if we're talking. This is another box from 2013, January 2013. But it's actually cool what it is. Might as well open it. I was like, should I even open something that I sold that was returned to me? It is a package. I'm actually curious what this is worth these days. Back in the day, I sold this for $50. I'm about to show you. Person wrapped it very nicely. It's blue. I'll show you the top of it to get you excited.
Not a neat bitch.
Or not excited, depending. $50 back in 2013 for this. I wonder if the prices actually stayed steady. It is. Which one? Tails. It's Tails. It's a talking Tails. find these mint in the box. If I remember it, the reason why he returned it is because the batteries were expensive. The reason he returned it. Boom. Unearthed. All these years. Only to try and be resold again. I don't collect tails anymore. Contrary to what you see behind me here with the tails. Don't worry about that. Just to show you that I'm not... Like, this was shipped to me in a gigantic box.
I'm going away, asshole.
Alright, this thing is filled with PS1 games to the brim. You can see it busting out the side. Okay. So, what I did with this lot, because I'm not completely insane, is I spent probably close to 2 hours pricing every single game in this lot. What it would sell for, what it's worth. Turns out that I got everything that you're going to see here for half the price that it normally sells for. Exactly half the price. And I was generous. I wasn't, you know... If a game would sell for like 30 or 40, I would write down like 33. I wasn't like going on the high end. So, if you see a game here, the best way to think of it is I got the game for half the price that it sells for on average on eBay. Alright, that's the best way to think of it. When I sell everything that I don't need, the lot will probably almost pay for itself with what I keep. Like, I'm probably just going to end up with 3 games and lots of them. Alright, so let's begin. OG. Final Fantasy 9 with black label right off the top. So I'm going to be putting these in a bin right next to me to try and help organize these. Something tells me this bin is going to fill up in no time. Black label Final Fantasy 8. Covert Ops Nuclear Dawn. I remember looking that one up. That was sort of like Inspector Gadget. Oh yes, you know it wouldn't be a lot without Bubsy 3D. It's actually going up in price, by the way. It's getting more expensive. Urban Chaos. Never played this, so this one's going in the collection. Quite a few of these will be. South Park. Never played the PS1 version. I only played the N64 one. Crash 2 Greatest Hits. Speedball 2100. SimCity 2000, complete with every GameStop sticker that you can possibly want. A broken hinged case of... I can't wait to play this. I remember renting this back in the day and haven't played it since. Star Wars Masters of Terrace Kasi. Hopefully I said that right. Absolute jank fighting game. Finally in my collection. Everybody's favorite PS1 RPG, Battle Hunter. Martian Gothic. I don't know if I've ever tried this game. It looks a little slow to me, but I don't know. Looks maybe like it might be worth checking out for horror month eventually. Yeah. It's a horror game. How good? No. I don't really hear anybody talking about that one. I know, pretty black label. Some good old ball breakers. Got that one on the shelf next to my copy of Sticky Balls on Gizmondo. Ooh, this was good. I forgot this actually came with this, because this game is creeping up there. Juggernaut. People are starting to seek this one out. I might sit on this one for a bit and let it age, because I feel like the price is only going to keep going up on that. I already have a copy. Don't have a copy of this, so this is kind of exciting. I remember renting this and kind of enjoying it. Just a little small brawl. MTV Music Generator, the game that is in every goddamn lot on eBay. Block label of Prop 2. Reloaded. You know, I revisited Reloaded a couple years ago on stream. Kind of ruined my childhood memories of playing that. It's definitely not as good as I remember it being back then. Maybe back then because I was playing co-op, it was way more fun. But revisiting that game as a single-player experience now, it doesn't hold up for me. Definitely meant to be played.
Ortega game.
Ooh, Black Label, Gold Ranger. This one, nice to get another copy of this, Ninja Shadow of Darkness. Another game that I predict will slowly go up in price as people discover it. Shadow Man, I do have a Dreamcast copy of this too, so I'd probably go with that one over the PS1 version. This is one lot on eBay. This is not individual pickups for what I'm showing right now. This is all one auction. Beyblade, Playground. Blaster Master, Blasting Again. A game that nobody ever mentions. This one is actually surprisingly rare. This is a game that you never really see. Hellboy Asylum Seeker. I was actually quite surprised how hard this is to get. I checked eBay. Very little copies of this game, and it goes for decent prices too. So we'll check that out. Maybe it's super janky. It's supposed to be a horrible game, so it's right up my alley. Holy shit, I forgot this came with this. Oh my god, and the price for this is going crazy right now. Like, the price for Xenogears is going insane at the moment for Black Label. It's spiking up high. Wow. And it has the manual. Shit, this pays for like a fraction of the entire lot right there. I think when I checked it, the price wasn't what it is right now. Warhammer Dark Omen. This game is probably awesome to play on a controller. Checking 2 Black Label. Tecmo Stackers. Fairly uncommon game, but not pricey. Ooh, interesting. This will be fun to check out one day, maybe. It's not the best of conditions, but X-Files, cracked cover. The person that I bought this from also knew me from YouTube, so at least they knew. It was kind of sad because they said that it's their personal collection. All these games are from someone's personal collection. It's not like from a store or something. They just said they couldn't lug them around anymore. Moving from place to place, it was getting to be too much for them. Hence why it's in a duffel bag, because that's what they used to use to transport from apartment to apartment, whatever the situation was. Star Wars Rebel Assault Black Label. And you can tell because there's no filler in here. Like this is a personal piece together collection. You can tell it's not filled with garbage. Like everything in here feels like it was bought with a purpose. Spec Ops. Another copy of Urban Chaos. Because we all have that moment where we buy 2 copies of the same game, right? Big Race USA Pro Pinball. Jank filler if I ever saw it. You know, I gotta get those childhood games in there. The Jungle Book Rhythm and Groove. This is a music rhythm game, believe it or not. Sure, that's a blast. Colony Wars Vengeance. Colony Wars games. There's more of those than I remember. Grudge Warriors. I was insanely surprised at how much this next game actually goes for. This will help pay for the lot as well. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I remember being like, what the hell? I gotta give it a different case though, I think. But freaking Warcraft 2 on PS1? Crazy. I think this game is going for like no less than $40 or $50 on eBay. Very surprised at that. I didn't think there would be a market for playing Warcrafts on PlayStation, but there is. Either that or it's really just sought after and rare. Yeah, Diablo 1 is also going for a good chunk of change as well. Mega Man 8. No big deal. I think this is like a... Wait a minute. The anthology booklet? Now, for those of you that are Mega Man fans, isn't the one with the anthology booklet more... Where is the anthology booklet? Maybe it doesn't come with it. It comes with the manual, but I don't see an anthology book in here. Unless this manual is the anthology book. Which I don't think it is. Yeah, Mega Man 8 really isn't worth that much at all, it seems. Surprising. This is starting to creep up as well. condition is not the absolute best, but still, it's kind of cool to get this in the lot. Black Label Legendary. Black Label Dragoon is starting to creep up towards like $40 almost. 30 to 40, depending on condition. Just about 4 Black Label. Swag Man. Finally have a damn copy of this game. I actually don't own this. So that's going in the collection. Black Label System Metal 3. Tony Hawk 2. Another copy of Tony Hawk 2. Powerpuff Girls, because, you know, every one of us once in a while want to dabble in some Powerpuff Girls, you know? Can't judge him for his collection. Mission Impossible. Not the greatest case condition, but not that big of a deal because it's just Riven. Not really sure who would be playing this on PS1. You can play it on PC. Metal Gear Solid VR Missions. Black Label. Gauntlet Legends. I personally am more of a fan of Gauntlet Dark Legacy on PS2. Though I hear the GameCube version is better. The PS2 version is kind of like weird. If I remember right, PS2 version is actually like the hard version of that game. If you didn't know, there's completely different types of versions for those two games between Xbox, GameCube, and PS2, but mainly the PS2 version is drastically different from GameCube and Xbox. If I remember right, GameCube and Xbox share the same version. Anyway, either way, PS2 and GameCube are completely different versions of Gauntlet Dark Legacy. So if you're a fan of that game, you might want to pick up another copy of the console. Another Black Label of Final Fantasy Anthology. Oh shit. Chocobo's Dungeon 2. Because for a decent little price. Arcade's Greatest Hits. Oh yes, it wouldn't be a lot without Miracle Space Race. Obviously the next PS1 game in line to get an HD remake. Glover, platformer classic. For the N64 version, I kind of love that fog. So this is one of those box sets. This actually goes for a decent price too. Army Men Gold Collector's Edition, which comes with Army Men 3D, Army Men Airtech, and Sarge's Heroes, and it's the white label versions for those. Someone called VIP. There she is. Pamela Anderson. Wouldn't be PS1 lot without it. What I now consider the worst PS1 game I've ever played. Definitely one of the worst games I've ever played of all time. Like, normally I can find some redeeming qualities in bad games. This is not one of them. It is very bad. Worst of the worst. Horrible. I streamed it several years ago. Future Cop LAPD. Good game. Getting more sought after by collectors. Probably gonna maybe hang on to that one. I don't know. See if the price goes up. I'm not sure. Ooh, kind of excited to have this. I would not mind trying this. I needed this for my collection. Vampire Hunter D. Perhaps making an appearance in October. We'll have to see. Everybody forgets there's a game for that on PS1. Ooh, wow. Alright. And this is the time to own a copy of this Black Label, thanks to a certain game that just came out a few days ago. Symphony of the Night Black Label. Kind of forgot that was in there. The X-Men Mutant Academy. The Incredible Hulk, Pantheon Saga. Star Wars, Dark Forces. The Land Before Time, Return to the Great Valley. Gotta love the jank. I'll have fun checking those out. Street Skater. Jankiness all over here. Cubics. Pretty sure this game is worth like 50 cents, by the way. Mech Warrior 2. Toy Story PS1 going up in price. I told you guys, remember, in my PS1 price prediction video, I said Toy Story 2 is going to start going up with the new film. What is it going for right now? I knew that was going to go up. I called it. Battle Tank, Cobalt Salt. Unfortunately, not the Black Label version. of Alien Trilogy. If this was Black Label, by the way, it would be worth minimum $100, sometimes as high as $150. In case you're wondering. Greatest Hits is like nothing. 10, 15 bucks. Grind session. Need for Speed 3, Pursuit. I actually don't own any of these older Need for Speeds, so it's nice to get some of them. One of the all-time greats. Love this game. Time Commando. Never forget Harambe. Team Rocket to the rescue again. Another Team Rocket game. It seems like this bin is actually going to be perfect. Just fits everything. God, that is heavy. Alright, we're getting down to the last handful here soon. Another Black Label Metal Gear Solid. I can't go wrong with those. Easy to get rid of. Tiger Shark. Just a random Dragon Quest VII popping up in there. I don't own this. I have no intention of ever playing this, but it is a PS1 RPG that I do not own, so I might have to hold on to that. Because I have almost every PS1 RPG, and that's one of the ones I do not have. So might as well hold on. Fear Effects. I needed this because my copy, actually the condition of the case is god-awful. But it's sentimental to me because I just remember vividly buying that game at Blockbuster with the giant green $9.99 price tag on there. So in a way, owning a mid-condition copy is kind of like, I don't know, it kind of kills the memories, you know, the Star Ocean second story. Last but not least, we got some love for you Europeans out there. The only PAL game in the lot, Soul Blade. And that's it. 30 pounds of PS2 games in a duffel bag.
Oh, that's so an asshole.
Now I have to go through them and price all of them, but I already went and made a price list for the ones I'm getting rid of. The ones I'm keeping in my collection. And that's it. It's like a bomb hit in here right now. Like, there's shit all over the... I just opened 50 packages. Leave it to me, right? Like, doing the unboxings back in 2009, back when people were getting excited over me opening a single brown box. Fast forward to 2019, a decade later, here we are opening 50 boxes of shit that I don't even know what's in it. That's the new meta right there. Vintage unboxings, let them age. You don't know what's inside, it's more exciting. But I have some things here that I was like, should I show this or shouldn't I? They are packages, but it's not something that I like got in the mail. It's actually stuff that I bought from the Studio Ghibli Museum in Japan when I went there many years ago. And I never opened the shit up from the packaging because I had a single shelf that I dedicated to my Ghibli collectibles. And,
fuck you.
It was full, so I'm like, well, I might as well just keep this stuff like packed away. And I kind of don't remember what I even bought, and I'm not lying about that. I don't even remember what these things are. So I thought it might be kind of cool to look at it. My favorite movie is Mononoke, by far. So this all came from the museum in Japan. So I have no clue what this is. It comes in a wooden box, slide out. Why did I unbox it in my Japan video years back? I just think when I got back I was so exhausted and just kind of put the stuff to the side. Because I was filling the shelf up and I was like, well, I don't want to take this stuff out of the box because it's just going to get dusty and I won't be able to put it on the shelf. So I kind of just kept it packed away. And I went to Japan in, what was it, 2012, 2013? I don't even remember. It's been a while. 2011? I can't remember. Anyway, we're about to find out what the hell this is, because honestly I have no idea. I can't remember.
I can't see
I
you,
bought this
asshole.
stuff in person. We got a fancy wooden...
There's an Armitage engine on the Dr. Shaw.
The buoyant Armitage was in Kalavarsa on a mission from Lord Something terrible
You won't
happened.
believe this. Yeah, crazy story. So this morning I'm at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event taking a test drive when Dave's like, these cars are going fast. I knew I had to have that road. Oh yeah.
fast. That, holy shit. I wonder what these things are worth now. You know, I paid at cost in Japan, so some of this was not the most expensive back then, but now who knows what the hell it costs. I can't remember his damn name from, but the robot from Castle in the Sky. Very heavy copper figure. Very heavy.